right, what is poppin'? What is good, everybody? This is your boy Brumal, and we are back with another Trails in the Sky second chapter video. But as always, if you haven't spent time with God today, I highly suggest you pause this video, go pray or read a chapter in your Bible, then come on back. This video is always going to be sitting here waiting for you because on this channel we like to put God first. Speaking of putting God first, I was trying to think of what I was going to do with this particular what I was going to share with you guys for this particular one. I was thinking about like finding a verse for something later that I was going to read, but then I came across something. A friend of mine actually sent me a gameplay video of that game called Sandland, which was made by well, not made by, but character wise was made by the designs were made by Akira Toriyama. We all know him for Dragon Quest, and we definitely know him for making the characters of Dragon Ball Z, or the story for Dragon Ball Z as well. However, you play as this demon. I didn't know it was a demon. I've seen the gameplay. I mean, I've seen the trailer for it like a month ago. I didn't know it was a demon. I thought it was like a monster or whatever. But the demon's name is Beelzebub. And as much as I hate to say it, the game looks amazing. It's definitely a game that I would play. However, knowing that you play as a demon, especially a demon that that pretty much everybody in the world would know, I can't in good faith play the game knowing that. And don't get me wrong, guys, I am one of those people that can distinguish reality from fiction. However, when it comes to stuff that is a little too close to home, that's when I choose that I shouldn't, consume this kind of content. Like, it also kind of bothers me a little bit because it's just like I've noticed that over the years that there's been content out there that, it disrespects God completely. One main example, and you probably won't think of this as an example, but one thing that really kind of like put me onto this was back when Persona 5 first came out. If you haven't played the game by now, I don't know what to tell you. I'm talking about the OG Persona 5. When you fight the final boss on Christmas Day, you summon Satan to kill an angel. Now, I know a lot of you guys will be like, oh, well, that's not Satan, it's Satanel or whatever. All right. Well, it's just a longer way to say Satan. Like, Satan is still spelled in the first part of its name. And when I noticed that, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, I literally just summoned Satan himself to kill an angel, mind you. And then I noticed like a lot of things predict, anything related to God as evil. There actually is, like anything like demon, like anything that's like evil is good, good is evil. There's actually a scripture, and this is Isaiah 5. I have this up on my phone. Unfortunately, I couldn't get you guys the King James version. I got the NIV version on my phone. But yeah, Isaiah 5:20 says, "Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." And it's just like, people are sitting here, they love the dark but hate the light. And I've noticed that a lot with like certain video games, and like mangas and animes as well. Now, I don't necessarily think that I'm not one of those people that necessarily thinks that video games can send you to hell, but I do think they can cause you to sin. Some people are stronger than their faith than others. I know for me, my main goal for this channel, and I'm sorry that this is taking too long, but my main goal for this channel is to bring gamers to God. And that because like I know how it is to be lost in a video game, not think like, I get it. Video games are meant for escapism and all that, like, but your mind is like solely on track with a video game. But I also think that there needs to be a healthy break between between your entertainment and God. And that's what I like to do. And that's what I like to do on this channel is I wish to bring gamers to God. So that's just all that is. But yeah, let's go ahead now that I got that out of the way. Let's go ahead now, and my controller is not working. Why is it not working? Okay. Well, I will see you guys when the controller works. All right, we're back. Cool, cool. Controller's working now. I have to shut the game off. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into it. Speed that up. Well, that's the stabilizer wing sword. Stored? Whatever. Helm accelerate to full speed and set course for the floating city over the lake. Yes, ma'am. What shall we do if the enemy attempts to intercept us? A good question. We may need to engage them depending on the ferocity of the attack, but I want to prioritize landfall. Understood. Also, don't worry about mincing words. Regardless of our ranks, aboard this ship, I'm just a gunnery officer. I'm yours to command. Understood. Alright. I didn't know Mueller could be a man. Wait, what? Could man an orbital gun? Huh, well, he trained in the Imperial Army, most advanced armored division. Despite his burly, sword-swinging appearance, he's quite a capable gunner. I'm sorry my appearance doesn't match my skill. Oh, no, that's cool, actually. And, when did you get the chance to change, Prince Olivert? Yeah, I thought you were coming aboard as a representative of the Empire. Huh, that, my friends, was but a front. However, once this is over, my search for love, freedom, and finery shall be at an end. Until then, at least, I wish to dress and be addressed as I pleased. To you, I shall always be Olivier. Dressing up for a funeral, huh? What would the people of Erebonia say if they knew? Can I say that I care in the slightest? And how about it, my good reporters? Would you care for a scandalous tell-all interview of an Erebonian prince? Hang on, are you serious? Oh, well, I better get lots of pictures then. Please, I beg you, do not take any of the nonsense coming from his mouth seriously. That aside, how come you two are coming along, Niall? It's like, wait, if I may guess, grandmother wished for you to ride along, as you did during the incident with the dragon. Got it in one, Your Highness. Her Majesty put in a good word for us at the Brigadier General Bright. Well, with. I said at. Alright, I can't read. For those who don't know, it's 9:58 at night. Normally I'm asleep by now, but some things happened, and if I go to sleep now, I will not fall asleep. I just got back to my apartment like maybe an hour ago. I had it fumigated for the bed bugs and all that stuff. And they came so late in my day being 3:30, and 3:30 is around the time when I start winding down and getting ready for bed. So that threw me off, and then I had some soda at my parents' house while I stayed with them while my apartment was getting fumigated. Now I'm off track, so yeah, I decided I was just gonna stay up because if I fall asleep, I'm not gonna wake up in time for my shift. So I'm staying up, and I'm a little bit off right now. So yeah. Anyways. He allowed us to come along as war correspondents. And I got lots of pictures of you being amazing at the gate, Princess Claudia. Alright. I'll show you them when they're developed. Well, thank you, Dorothy. How does she manage to suck at the Siri? How does she manage to suck the seriousness out of the room every time? I cannot read. Oh yeah, Grandpa. No one asked her how she was taking pictures though. But regardless, before she hopped on the ship, she was still taking pictures. Oh yeah, Grandpa. Is our zero fuel generator okay? Yes, it's working fine for the moment. Assuming nothing happens, it should get us to that flying city easy enough. Huh, one sec. So if something does happen, all we got is our prayers? Oh yes, without the generator, we crash, no question. The impact would surely kill us all instantly. Or the or the explosion would. Professor, you really know how to calm a girl's fears. Thanks. Radar contact. 5 ships on the intercept course. Oh, the song! Oh, here they come. Oh, those look like high-speed interceptors that were docked in the Glorious. Not really bothering with stealth at this point, are they? Arm the May gun and maintain full speed. Target only the ships that obstruct ours. Poor God, I cannot read. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, we'll focus on breaking through. Yes, ma'am. They don't want the smoke, y'all. No, we don't want the smoke. Hold up. I didn't realize how many there was. Yep, they coming through. Bro, we got a cannon? Hold up. We out here being the egg carrier. Let's go. Alright. Bogies 1, 2, and 5 disabled. 3 and 4 are disengaging. We did it. Fantastic. Hold on, let me get a sip of water. Goodness me. So this is what the future of aerial warfare looks like. The main gun is incredible. It has quite a bit of power, but virtually no recoil. Even for an orbital gun, it's fantastically accurate. Of course it is. To be honest, I would have liked to mount some point defense guns with radar tracking as well, but... well, one project at a time, I suppose. Yeah, give the Empire more ideas, Go Gramps. Give them more ideas. Radio contact... Adios. Contact is 250 ARG in length. Approaching at 8 o'clock. With the Glorious? That can only be... here it comes. The Glorious. Joshua? Do you know anything about the performance or armament of that thing? Well, the Arcel can easily outmaneuver it and outrun it. But it has gigantic main cannons and large batteries of point defense guns. There's no way we can attack it directly and live. Blast it. Turn to 4 o'clock in flank speed. Lux, get us over the city and avoid fire from that monster's guns. Aye aye. Oh, animated cutscenes. Bro, y'all can't tell me this isn't the egg carrier. Just look at it. Using clouds as cover. I think we're out of the glorious firing range. Well, that was scary. I think about half the nerves in my body are now shot, yeah? Yeah, my heart's about to burst from my chest. Still, there's not much else the enemy can do to us at this point, right? No, we shouldn't let our guard down. Yeah. Why is his portrait shaking? Anyways. Yeah, the society has a bad tendency of ignoring stuff like common dang sense. We need to watch out until the second we land. There's an opening in the clouds ahead. We're entering the floating island's airspace. See, they were just patrolling that area? Hope I don't get copyrighted for this song. It does look beautiful, though. I'll give it that. It kind of reminds me of Aincrad from Sword Art Online. I probably just ruined everyone's immersion. Alright. We're now over the Flying City, ma'am. Wow. Holy Strega. This is the jewel of the ancient Zumeria. Huh? Even more mind-blowing than I imagined. Looks like an enormous tower-like structure. I put good money on that being an important part of the island. If we're going to land, I'd put down near that, Captain. Good idea, Professor. Echo, anything on radar? The Glorious? One moment. No enemy contacts within 50 Selge. We seem to have left the Glorious in the dust, ma'am. Good. Lux, slow to 1/3 and begin landing. Put us down near the tower. Aye, ma'am. Huh? Dorothy? Alright. If you're out of photo quartz already, girl, I swear. No, I have plenty of that. But isn't there something weird over there? Oh, crap. My controller's going crazy again. Alright. What in the world? There's it now. What is that? Alright then. Let's see. What will you do when your wings of hope are ripped from your back? Bro, that's not fair. He has a whole Zoid? That's like Kabuterimon, man. Well, we're going down. Did we not have a budget to did we not have a budget to animate the actual impact? But anyways, the finale. Trails in the Sky, Legend of Heroes, second chapter. Alright guys, it's the final chapter. We're probably looking at the last, like what, 6 or 7 parts maybe? 8? I have no idea. Still. Dang, lots of people got knocked out. Ah, good. You're awake. Are you alright? Are you hurt? No, I think I'm fine. I think my elbow, but yeah, I'm okay. Girl, you better use tear on that elbow then, heal yourself up. But everyone else, I'm not dead, at least. Ugh. Ow. I'm I'm fine. Well, that was thrilling, if nothing else. Wait, what happened to Vander? He over there? I don't see. I don't see. Where's my boy Mueller? Oh, he's up there. Never mind. I see him. If you look at Claudia and if you look up, you can see him at the station. But yeah, you remember the other half of my nerves? They're all quite gone now, thank you. Well, that's the closest I've ever brushed my shoulders with death, I think. It's this girl. Well, I can't eat that much. She fell asleep. For the... guess I ought to be grateful that she ain't hurt. Dorothy, wake up! Nap time's over! Crap. Seeing the word made me yawn. It happened twice. That's crazy. Niall? I swear, seeing the word just makes you do it. That's crazy. That is crazy. Major Vander, how about you? As well as can be expected. What about the rest of the crew? She only cares for Niall? Anyways. Nothing seems to be broken over here. I'm unhurt, ma'am. Think I'm okay. And I thought we were goners. Well, a real miracle. Or perhaps he just simply let us live. That's right. The one writing that thing, that was... Yeah, it was Luve, no doubt. Son of a... Well, in that case, I'm certain that he stayed his hand. If he really wished to, he could have torn us into pieces. Kinda. Not sure how to feel about that. At any rate, where are we? It looks like that we're somewhere in the periphery of the island. We should step out to take stock of the situation. Ooh. Ah, wow, the Arcel is wrecked. There's no getting down from here. Oh, wow. It's really pretty. Wow! So many pictures! That girl is snapping. Dorothy, don't blow all your photo quartz in 5 minutes, alright? Gotta admit, this isn't what I expected at all. This is less like a city and more like a garden. I wonder. Perhaps this is like the city part, or the city parks in the center of large cities. It does sort of feel that way looking at it. Though I've never heard of a city park so huge that you can see the end at any direction. The scale of it does overwhelm. Sieg? Sieg said, y'all thought y'all was gonna leave me behind? Heck no. Wait, isn't Sieg fast enough to keep up with the Arcel? Didn't, like, Chloe say that in the last game or something? I can't remember. Or was it the first game? Or the second game, I mean. Somewhere in this. I don't remember. But I thought I remember Chloe saying something on that lines, like Sieg can keep up with the Arcel at, like, cruising speed or something like that. Well, Sieg, thank goodness. I was afraid that you'd been hurt or got lost. Don't worry. We're all fine, too. He's like, yeah, you better be fine. I ain't fly up here to come to a dead princess. That boy kept talking. Ah, I see. Thank you. You know good well you can't understand that bird. Shut up. Apparently, we've crashed on the easternmost side of the city. And the Glorious is docked on the exact opposite side. Well, the damage to the Arcel looks worse than it actually is. Bro, we lost like part of the ship. What do you mean? That debris? You got a welding tool or something? You gonna put that back together? The engines themselves are virtually untouched, and the flight field generator mostly just needs to be beaten furiously with a wrench. The problem lies with a lot of our finer systems, our stabilizers for starters. Ironically, we can plow forward just fine, but hovering steadily would be an issue as things stand. I see. Well, then our first order of business needs to be organizing everyone we can for repairs then. I may be an outsider here, but I'll help in any way in any way that you require. Well, thank you, Vander. Too bad this game won't let us play as Vander. Anyways. Well, that will solve the problem with the Arcel. But our real struggle will be locating the Oriole in the massive city. Especially since it seems like our friends in the society are already here. Yeah. If they claim the Oriole, who knows what they may do with it? Well, given everything that's been done until now, you have to imagine that it would be nothing good for anyone else. We need to get out there and find a way to stop them. Oh, no complaints to that idea here. We should get moving right now. Well, trying to run off in multiple small groups would just be chaos, though. I think it would be wisest for a single exploration team. Yeah, I agree. And the first thing that we gotta find is some kind of powered means of getting around the city. Trying to walk would take forever. Still, we trekked an entire country dang near twice in one day. What do you mean, Al? What do you mean? What is it, Joshua? It's nothing really. Anyways, the exploration team is going to need backup. Ideally, we should have people ready to swap in and out as soon as the team returns to the Arcel. A good idea. I'd like to join myself, but right now I need to oversee the Arcel's repairs. And the game developers didn't think too far ahead to actually add me to the game with an actual moveset. I'm kidding. She does have a moveset. We did use her. I forgot. That was, oh my gosh, that was months ago. Months ago for me. Probably a week ago for you if you guys are binging this. But no, we did get to play when Ren attacked the city. We did get to play as Julie. I completely forgot. Let's go ahead and decide who's leaving first. Alright, so Joshua and Estelle are mandatory members. Give me a second while I look at ordinance and all that stuff, and I will join you guys.
Your aid, please.
Together now.
Alright, Estelle. Your group of 4 will explore the city. Do remember that we have no idea what's out there, society or otherwise. Don't do anything too foolish. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll be looking for a way around the city ahead of anything else. Good luck to you then. Everyone? Everyone else will remain behind on standby and help repair the Arcel. Okay. Oh, and by the way, that reminds me of one other small mercy. The shutdown phenomenon doesn't seem to be happening here on the island. Your tactical ordnance should work just fine from the Arcel, even without the handheld zero-field gravity generator. Or zero-field generator. Let's say gravity. I don't know why I'd want to put gravity there. Wait, really? Well, hey! Grandpa, how can you tell? Well, truth be told, the biggest casualty of the crash was the Arcel's ZFG. But, even with it in pieces, all of our other orbital systems are operating just fine. Father Graham's theory seems to have been right on the mark. Right. The Oreo neutralizes foreign orbital elements. But if we can get onto the island, we surely can't be foreign, right, guys? Yes, I'm willing to guess that it can't tell the difference. Yeah. Talk about small mercies. Well, going out there without any arts or anything would be kind of harsh. I take it that means orbital workshop tools are also functional. Oh, yes. Everything survived the crash just fine. If you need your orbments tuned up, just say the word. Got it. I suspect we'll be stopping by a lot. That we will be. Okay then. Is everyone ready to take a look outside the ship? Yes, let's be off. Sorry, Estelle. I actually need to prepare something from the ship's storeroom. Something to help if I need to sneak around again. Could I ask for you to wait a bit? Oh, sure. You want some help? Speed things up a little? No, it's sort of a one-person job. I don't think it'll take more than 30 minutes or so. So could you wait in the lounge until then? Well, okay. Huh. Do not tarry over long, Joshua. Young man's voice. Huh, my man, you are a dude of many talents, but lying ain't one of them. I just guessed that was Kevin. I wasn't sure. I'm sorry. Lying to her isn't... I think the one you should apologize to eventually is Estelle. Anyways, you sure? If I'm right, this could backfire and, mess you up, like, badly. Oh. I think I remember. Well, I don't think I remember. Do I remember? It's been so long, guys. It's been probably like 5 years since I've gone through this game on YouTube. I probably I don't remember every cutscene, but I believe Joshua's gonna have Kevin use that, bring my memory back thing. All the memories, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I made my decision. Kevin, Father Kevin, please. You're the only one who can help. All right. Don't need to lay it on me. Yeah, don't need to lay it on that thick. Come on. That little lie ain't gonna buy us much time. Let's get to the medical bay. Joshua, you're done? Sorry to keep you waiting. That took a while. I don't mind, but are you okay? You look tired, unless I'm crazy. Well, some of it took a lot of concentration. Don't worry, I'm fine. Well, if you say so. Let's get going then. Joshua went through that training that Yusuke had to go through in that cave when he had to accept his inner beast or whatever. That man was like, oh, that's funny. Anyways, bro, this ship can tip over and it's bye-bye, Dorothy. Wow, it's so pretty here. The air's clean and fresh too. I love it here. Aw, but wait. There's no factory nearby, huh? So I couldn't get any more photo cords. That really would be a problem. Oh, better take them sparingly. Now that I've had my chance to actually look around, this place is blowing my dang mind. Maybe a bit late, but this is making me remember all those old stories about the Septarian 7 treasures thing. Great sources of power bestowed on man by Adios herself, huh? Standing here makes you think it ain't all that a fairy tale. No, it doesn't when you see something this crazy and this beautiful, yeah. Like, this is something that is, like, out of the history books, guys. Well, our first order of business should be restoring eternal lights and securing the hallways. Without that, we cannot move personnel through the ship effectively. We should get as much ready as we can before beginning the real repairs. Forgive me, Miss Bright, but I must ask that you watch over that moron. In truth, he would simply just get in the way of repairs if we had him on board. It's like, or so you claim, but you really wish to be alone with Captain Schwartz, do you not? Ha! He's like, shut up! He's like, don't ruin my game, Prince! How could you allow yourself to be distracted by the allure of a woman even though you have me? Ugh, you Chet. You merely wanted me for my body, didn't you? Ugh. My point is illustrated. I hope, Miss Bright. Yeah, completely. We'll do our best to make sure that he doesn't get into too much trouble. I mean, you know, Major Vander and Captain Schwartz, I'd put those two together. True. Mueller and ooh, what's her name? Julia? Let's go. The MJ combo? Let's go. I ship the two. They could make some strong babies. Anyways. Alright, let's stop. Alright. We'll be using the scraps from the crash to repair the ship the best that we can. To that end, I've sent out troops to recover any useful debris that they can. It's not the most effective plan ever, but it is the only one that will work given our circumstances. I hate to ask, but if any of your team has the time, Miss Bright, help would be appreciated. You want us to go find materials? Alright, communications equipment check out. Everything is working normally. What makes me curious are these occasional transmissions that we keep receiving. They're encrypted, so I can't tell what they're saying. But I'm pretty sure they're Ouroboros transmissions. Looks like they're investigating the city too. Alright, we completed a full set of system checks now. If it's as Professor Russell said, the damage isn't nearly as bad as we thought. The ship answers her helm as well as it can from on the ground, and the flight engines are intact. If we put our noses to the grindstone, we should get this fine lady back in the air on her own. There have been strange readings on our various instruments since our landing. Extremely powerful orbital energy readings, completely outside of common sense. Just, what is this place? Like I said, we're walking on history right now, guys. Should be excited. Oh, everybody outside. Well, there's the men outside, at the very least. Oh, looks like we meet again. Oh, Faye. You stayed with the Arcel? Yeah, everybody else went back to Zeiss. She stayed, it looks like. Yeah, I figured if the professor was coming, I ought to as well. I talked it over with the engineers, and we all decided to stay on board. Kinda glad that we decided to at this point, let me tell you. No kidding, that's great. We really need some help in fixing the Arcel after all. Yeah, thank you. Having professional engineers here will make things much easier. Yeah, don't worry about it. We do our best to live up to your expectations. Thanks. So you gotta love it. Faye was just a normal NPC in the first game, and she had a bigger part to play in this game. Or, I said in this game, in the last game. And she had a bigger part to play in this game. So it's really cool to see that. It's one of the reasons why I love The Legend of Heroes compared to other JRPGs. Because they have so much care with their NPCs. I am gonna have to change the party to take some quartz off some people, so yeah. But we'll get to that later. Ah, Estelle. Everyone. You haven't left yet? Nope, we're still getting ready. Alright. Deigning to clean up the room, Shara? For now, yes. Alas. Alas, fee and all that. Fee. Interesting. Unfortunately, I'm hardly able to help with fine engine repairs. So, all I can do is stand on the sidelines. But hey, there's an idea though. I do have a whip. Perhaps I should get out there and be motivational. Terrible. I think that's a great idea. But please be gentle at least. She said, no, I'm whipping everybody.
Oh, hi, Estelle. Like Grandpa said, there doesn't seem to be any big problem with the orbital engines. We still need to look close at the engine before we get there for sure. Or have to know for sure. But we'll probably be able to fly sooner than we thought. Well, that's good to hear.
It does make things seem a bit grim, or less grim, yeah? Keep up the good work, Tita.
I will. And I get to touch the Arcel's XG02 engine.
We don't know what that means. We do not know what this means.
I can't wait. Someone just died and gone to heaven, I think.
The main engine's ordnance are repaired, but for safety's sake, it's still on low output, whatever. Once we make sure that it won't throw any more fits, we'll fire it up to full output. I'm afraid we'll be running on emergency lights for a bit longer. Try to put up with it and keep working, eh? Understood. We'll do our best so we can, Professor.
Yeah, gotta do our best.
Be off then, and take care. If you find anything interesting, let me know immediately. Well, it's wonderful to have my tools working again. I can finally grind some quartz. Right, you need anything? Just tell me. I just want to see real quick. Did I? Okay, I still gotta unlock. I gotta unlock all their slots. Alright guys, so we're back. As you can see that Chloe's underleveled and Olivier is massively underleveled. He hasn't been with us for an entire chapter. Yeah, he wasn't with us for an entire chapter. So he definitely lost out. He definitely lost out, but that's okay. We can definitely get him back up there. I think I forgot to equip some clothes on him. It definitely did. That garb will do. And I don't know, that'll also do for them. So yeah, we'll put those on them. We should be good to go, I think. Hold on, did I strap boots on them? No, I did not. I did not. Put those Strega 2s on you. Okay, so she was already strapped from the last fight. Oh, for whatever reason, it wasn't letting me through. Okay. Alright. Looks like there's no trouble with this fin. It endured the shock of the landing as well. That's good, since it means that we don't have to spend time repairing it. Okay, next comes checking out the outrigger. It's like, oh, the outriggers. Those are the pods you see when it lands the hull. They have various supplementary flight engines and whatnot in them. Okay, then how do I get up there to talk to those guys? Oh, well, we're going to put the bridge on the dock here. First, though, we need to clear the way. Yeah, we need to clear away the scrap. If any of you have a moment to help out, we could surely use a few hands. Doing this on my own will be a bit difficult, even with my training. Alright, not real. Friggin', kinda big for a piece of scrap. Asking us to move this with our bare hands. Even slave drivers ought to have their limits. Alright, I actually don't know which way we need to go. I mean, let me check over here just to make sure there's nothing that we need to miss. Nothing that we can miss at the very least. You never know. I'm pretty sure the guide told me that there's nothing over here. There wasn't. Alright. Yep. But let's go ahead and move on, y'all. We are walking on history right now.
It's beautiful.
I've searched for beauty and now I found it.
I'm not even sure how to put this. It's sort of hard to believe that we're in the sky, you know? It's kind of like a trail in the sky.
Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Huh. Well, the ancient Sumerian culture was more than just force technology. It seems they had great understanding of how to use their technology too. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to jump on that. Did I?
How amazing.
Ah, what an overwhelming view.
The city's this big? Hey, we're sure no one still lives here, right?
I don't think so. I have to imagine everyone left before the city was sent to another dimension. In fact, I imagine the ancestors of modern Liberians came from this place.
Wait, so like my great whatevers lived here? And we never knew? That actually makes some sense. There have always been so few traces of old Zemeria. Not just of Libero, but everywhere if the city just disappeared.
But anywhere the city just, of course. Those who live in the sky would not leave traces upon the ground. And then their home in the clouds is removed from the mortal coil.
This place seems great. Yeah, this place seems crazier with every step that we take. Anyways, the view here is really pretty. But what is this place, you think? It feels different from the rest of the area.
Given the nature of the area so far, it may be a scenic view, but it does feel a bit more important, That screen over there looks like something you're meant to interact with. Let's take a look. Alrighty. Alright. Halo Rail, West Claimer Station. The Halo Rail system is currently operating at limited capacity. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please select the service from this terminal. Gospel-based citizen ID checks are not required for service at this time. The Liber Arc Transit Authority.
What's a Halo Ring system?
Some kind of rail-based transit system, I guess. And given that the transit authority is involved, I would guess this floating island is called Liber Arc. Liber or Liber? Seeing how we call this place Liberal, I mean, that can't be a coincidence, right? So I'm gonna just call it Liber Arc for now. I actually don't know the proper pronunciation. But yeah.
Oh yeah, the Liber Arc. Hang on, Liber? No way. Way. I think we've just discovered the origin of the name of Libero.
I mean, that's another connection that they can make too. Seeing how our connection to the people being a part of this arc at one point before coming down to Zemeria, at the very least. And when you think about it, guys, do you remember the event that happened 1,200 years ago? I believe it was 1,200 years ago. They called it what did they call it? The Great Collapse. And what usually collapses? Stuff that's high up, right? But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I could be wrong.
Holy Stragas.
Personally, I find the gospel reference more interesting. From the way this is written, they must have been I don't know how to pronounce that word. Everyone would have had one. It seems like they served as identification and a portable personal link to the Oriole.
Well, this is too much to take in at once. Anyways, it looks like we don't need the gospel to do stuff here. Let's see what we can do.
Right. I think I can get it to list available services if I push this. Alright. Claimer District Information. Built as the ultimate in rest and relaxation for the citizens of the Ark. The Claimer District is Liber Arc's premier park and recreation district, located in the west of the city. Each section of the park Designed around the theme of harmony between progress and nature, is a hexagon exactly 300 arch across. At least we know they use the same metric system as us. Claymore as a whole is made up of dozens of hexagons. Claymore District has 4 Halo Rail stations, north, south, east, and west. Each station tour path routes through different sections of Calmore. I call it something else every single time. Allowing one to enjoy the vistas of all seasons and wildlife Calmore has to offer. So we know this place had wildlife. All right. Halo Rail System service information. Halo service is limited. Would you like to activate? You can't activate because we don't have the thing to activate it. Online shop. Oh. But would you look at that? We can make more gems. Ain't that something? So if you missed the Sapphire and Ruby gem, you can go ahead and make them here, guys. I have the Topaz gem and the Emerald gem, but it doesn't look like we can make it there. So that's interesting. We can also mess with slots as well. So that's dope. Gate lock release. In the event of service disruption of the Halo Rail, a gate may be unlocked at each station, leading to the subterranean access passages. In accordance with emergency protocols, this station gate has been unlocked. Would you like to do so at this time? Lock, please. Okay, I was looking at that before we came here. And I accidentally walked on that platform to bring us up here, so yeah, I guess that's good. Anyways. When they showed the cutscene, I saw it. Alright. Locks on the gate of the station vicinity has been removed. Tunnels are now usable. Alright, but before we go... Alright, I'm guessing this is where the Liber arc would be at. It's kind of funny, because if you look at the right, you can see the end of the screen. Because you guys, I don't think this game was meant to be on the PC. I believe this game was on the Vita, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these PNGs, man. These PNGs. Alright, so now we're going to the subterranean levels of the... Now, Olivier is going to be weak, so I'm going to have to do some grinding. But it looks like we made it to the tunnels. That did say tunnels, right? Yep, we're in the tunnels 1. So we do have a few items that I need to grab here. But we're going to be fighting every monster that we come across because I do have to get everyone else caught back up. What is that? That is gross to look at. That is an ugly creature and it deserves to die.
Well, that takes care of that.
This man got 300. Please give this man his, these creatures are like fighting shiny palms. Golly.
Let's do this thing.
Got it. Anytime.
Right. Here we go.
Hey.
Piece of cake.
Whew, well, that was tough. Yes, level up. Alright, we got the Dominion.
Well, that takes care of that.
Alright, now we have the Onyx Gem. Alright, we're looking for Ebony Scales. Oh, Wasn't expecting that. But you know what? Let's just get these out the way. Why? Because I'll probably get 40 something back. I only got 18 back? Wow. Didn't need to do that, but for dramatic effect.
We're good to go.
Alright, S-Craft. Requiem Hearts. Nice. I don't know what Requiem Hearts does. I don't remember what it does at the very least, but we're going to put it on because we haven't seen a new S-Craft for, oh boy, in a long time. No, finally. This residential block cradle. People lived in these houses. Oh, what a lovely city. I would guess this is where the ancients actually dwelled. Yes, it does seem like more of a residential area than our crash site is. Yeah, it's kind of nice and homey here, I guess. But, you know, this just bothers me even more. Why did the residents abandon such a nice city? Seems like a good place to find the answers to that question. We need to find a new route. Anyways, shall we investigate? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're going to examine this house. Alright. Alright, Cradle, residential terminal. Checking ID, no match. Unable to confirm the ID of owner. Your viewable entries are limited. Check new recipes. Resurrect jelly. Ooh. Printing data. Complete. We have a new thing. Whoa! It wrote it into a recipe book. I wonder what the principle behind that is. You got me. But that's some crazy tech. Alright, let's read the crystal. Alright, beginning lookup. Unable to find data. Please check your crystal and try again. Okay. So there's nothing there. We found everything that we had in this house, so. Oh, it's a lot of monsters. Lots of food. This was a restaurant, looks like it. Give me one quick. Alright. Thank you for your patronage. Currently, due to system errors, items that can be selected are limited. Alright. Set package. Beginning lookup. Specified wavelength pattern found. User is authenticated as recorded recipient of a package. Beginning to transfer stored item. Downloading data 20%. 40, 60, 80. Transfer complete. Oh, got a data crystal Z. Nice.
This is a data crystal, right? Seems like it was sent from somewhere.
Seems like it responded to something in our possession. We might be able to view its contents if we give it to Professor Russell. Alrighty. Alright. So we found something. Let's go ahead and return it. Here. Alright, read this crystal. Beginning read. Specified wavelength pattern found. Users authenticate, whatever. Anyways, beginning transfer, downloading. Hey, we got the Zumerian ore. So now we have 2 Zumerian ores. So we wouldn't have been able to get the second Zumerian ore if we didn't get the first one. I don't know why the game is like that, but yeah. So now we can make what's it called?
Huh, this is the same ore that we already have, right? Seems like the crystal... Yeah, the crystal's from a bit ago. Sent from somewhere.
Yeah. I don't get how it all works, but it seems like the crystal is the key. Alrighty, so we got our second Sumerian ore. That means we'll most likely be making our final weapons with Joshua and Estelle like we did in the first game. Alrighty. Bulletin board. The Ruins of Distribution Service and Gospel Update. Here at Liber Arc City, in order to ensure our citizens lead a pleasant, fulfilled life, we have established a distribution service offering music and images with the theme of healing, which has proven popular with the citizens, but also with persons experiencing concerns regarding mental and emotional ailments. However, while this service offers a significant selection, it remains somewhat uniform and one-sided. As such, we have been receiving a great deal of feedback from the citizens asking for it to respond to a wide variety of personnel tests. In order to accommodate these opinions, our city wishes to proceed with enhancing our service variety to provide all citizens with a satisfying experience. To that end, we will need to offer an upgrade to all citizens' personal gospels. We ask that you inquire at your local city government office and undergo upgrade procedures there. Furthermore, as this upgrade applies to all citizens, after a period of time, non-upgrade gospels will become unusable. Alright? We understand this may be somewhat problematic, but we sincerely ask that for your cooperation. Liber Arc System Administration Division. Interesting. That's some nice TVs. Oh, I didn't mean to go this far, but whatever. We missed the chest.
Joshua, look!
I see it. Why the heck is... Oh, Josette.
Don't get any closer, you! I won't let you hurt the Bobcat anymore. Ugh! No! Kyle! Dawn! Joshua. Looks like someone is in over her head. Airhead girl, and I can always poke a nice big hole in your head with my staff, you grimy tomboy.
Estelle, you're a tomboy as well. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I mean, you're more feminine in this game than you were in the last game, so I don't know. Anyways, talk later. We have a fight on our hands first.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
There we go. So that was only difficult because Josette kept dying. Josette just kept on dying and wouldn't stay alive.
Whew. Okay, that's that. Nearly bent my staff on that big one.
That was one of the Society's heavyweight archaism weapons. The Lear gun is easy. Alright. It's meant to be used for location defense, though, not assault. We can wonder about that later. I'm glad that you're safe, Josette. But what are the capitalists doing here?
Yeah, well, after you left, we hid near the border. But then that weird thing appeared in the sky, and when we tried checking it out, the Bobcat's power cut out. And so you guys cratered. Though, hang on. Shouldn't your brothers be here? You guys are usually all together. Did they head out as scout or something? My brother... Whoa, hey, what's wrong?
Gisette, please calm down. We're here, don't worry. Take your time and tell us what happened.
Joshua.
Oh. Well then.
What? Hey! Those creeps took my family. Kyle and Dawn baited them so that I could get away. Joshua, what do I do?
Well, dang.
Sorry, I lost it. Guess you guys didn't expect that, huh? I think I'm a little calmer now. Well, eyes on you, Capua.
Eyes on. Terrible. So, Josette, can you tell us what exactly happened?
I think so, yeah. So we managed to crash about as gracefully as we could, right? And hey, our ornaments work now. So we got to work fixing the Bobcat. The engine wasn't really damaged, but the rest of the ship was a mess. We were nosing around looking for materials to use for repairs.
So we share the same fate.
That was 3 days ago now.
So it has been, okay. So I guess time does pass by. Like to us, because like when we traveled all over the country, you know, 2 days in a row, like going through the towers, fighting, almost called them Organization 13, fighting the Society of Ouroboros. And then when we had to go around town again, or around the country again to give out the generators, I guess, you know, days went by. We do know that we started our journey around the country giving away those generators the day after the Oriole showed up. So, yeah, there's that, I suppose. So I would assume that we covered one half of the, I would assume that we covered one half of not Zumeria, one half of Libero being, I would say being Bose, Ruan, and Zeiss. I would say we did that in one day. And then Grand Cell to Roland, and then back to Grand Cell, because if you guys remember, we had to walk across that place. Not to mention, we went from Zeiss all the way back to Rouen and back to Zeiss. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming we split those days up. But, yeah.
Anyways. And then we got the materials we needed, and we were just about to start the real repair work when the octopus-like machines appeared. And after I shot it, a red airship showed up. Jaegers came flooding out of it as soon as it landed.
Ah, of course. You shot down a Vogel. Yeah. They use those for scouting and patrols. It alerted the enemy of your location in the instant it was destroyed.
I knew it! What do I do? It's all my fault that Kyle and Dawn were taken.
Gisette.
For the knock it off with the mopey face. If they got caught, let's go rescue them. What? Even if they are criminals themselves, if they've been held illegally, then they deserve bracer protection. And besides, we have some biscuits to grind with the society anyways. We'll save your brothers while we're at it. Still, hold on a sec. What makes you think that we want to be saved by the likes of you bracers? The likes of us bracers, huh? So you can save them all by yourself? And besides, you helped us when we were escaping the Glorious. It's way past that we return the favor.
Gisette, Estelle's right. If you run in on your own, you'll just be caught. And you won't help anyone by just staying here. You know that, right? Why don't you just head back to the Arcel for the moment? I suspect Kyle and the others are being kept on the Glorious. There's a good chance it's docked on the island somewhere. If we continue to investigate, I suspect that we'll find it. We'll tell you when we locate it, I promise.
Alright, if you say so, Joshua. I'm not gonna sit around and twiddle my thumbs, though. I'm gonna help too. You want me to tag along? You just say so. I'll even help fix your ship. Yeah, okay. You can try to impress all you want, but it's all too late, Miss Tomboy. At least, I am impressive. In more ways than one compared to you. What was that?
Come on now, really. I don't know what it is with you two, but can't you just try to get along?
Joshua? Did he really just say that? He just said that.
You stepped on a landmine, my friend.
You utter dunt. Hey, Capua. Truce for the moment, okay? Agreed. We have bigger fish to fry than each other right now.
Wait. I'm glad you two are calling a truce, but what bigger fish are you talking about? Did I...
Oh no, it's nothing. Now why would you think a thing like that,
Okay. What other smiles fill me with such terror? Alright, please form a party. Alright. So we're not going to bring Josette with us right now. Now there is a lot of... Okay, hold on.
Right then, let's get back to it. And before she left, Josette said that she hadn't found the other ways out.
Yeah. The bridge to the neighboring sectors seems to have collapsed from some time ago. It may be worth our time to search this district again. We may be able to find a clue or some sort.
Roger that.
There was one thing that I wanted to check before coming here. There was like one more spot. I believe it's up here. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Alright. Nothing big or anything like that, but we got what I wanted. So, I think I made a good stopping point for here right now. I think maybe I can keep going. I have no idea. I could probably keep going, maybe. Hold on, let me see. I'll say this. We'll finish this section off because it looks like we have another dungeon section coming up. So let's go ahead and finish this section off, and then we will, I'll call it a day. I'm tired, guys. Oh, gosh. Actually, you know what? Nope. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop here. I am pretty tired, but thank you all for watching, everyone. I will holler at you all the next time. Remember, guys, put the kingdom of God first. Remember to pray. Remember to stay in your, stay in your Bible and read. That being said, deuces, y'all.